Hey CHW fans and Facebook friends, welcome to my second edition of Full House, my talk show. I'm here with my friend, Agent Exile.
Hey.
So we're going to start off with asking a few questions about you personally. First off, where are you from?
No, I never really specified much, but I guess if you must know, I'm from Arlen, Texas.
From Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Great state of Texas. Where did you learn to wrestle?
I wouldn't say wrestle, I'd say more fight. I mean, you know how high schools are. I mean, you look at my style. What do you think? Do I look like a wrestler, or do I look like a fighter?
I'd say fighter, maybe even a bully.
There you go.
So let's get to your CHW career. Obviously, you, they say you debuted in Season 3. I know better, you debuted in Season 2, and it was a 5-on-5 match. How was that match for you? How was your first match here in CHW?
I wish I could say much, because all I remember was my shoulders being pinned and some referee doing a fast count to a point where I didn't even know what the hell was going on.
Well, you do have an interesting start to your career. Actually, you helped out Swede in a match. We know him to be a very heavy rival of yours. I actually had him on my show last week. What possessed you to go and try and save one of the originals? Like,
why not? I mean, it was literally a 3-on-1 beatdown. I mean, come on. No, look, I know the way I look like, but I do have some sense of freaking honor here, okay? So, to me, it looked like at least I should try to help out.
Fair enough. You continue to move on to end up teaming up with Jesse the Bruiser Bedard, which, of course, ended badly. You guys lost the match against Innovator, Flaming Table match, and then you turned on him. What exactly led you to that mindset?
Like I said in the promo after that match, how can you lose a match so simple as that? I mean, it was a 2-on-1 beatdown. The guy had barely any offense on us whatsoever. And the offense he did manage to muster up, either myself or Jesse interfered and killed his momentum. So, look, failure like that doesn't do well with me.
Fair enough. As I've also seen, you seem to have got more aggressive when you had your feud with Jesse. When you and him were having the First Blood match, the Pyroman match. Was that really the match that escalated you here in CHW, those matches?
I guess it helped me put a name on myself, if that's what you're asking. I mean, those were my biggest matches I've ever had in this federation.
You also seem to have a bit of a history of turning on partners. I mean, you've obviously turned on Jesse the Bruiser Bedard. You've turned on Rick Roberts in a match that you guys seemingly had won. A lot of people have also speculated that at some time in the future you'll turn on me. Of course, I know that's not true. But is this something of a pattern for you? Do you just not play well with others? Typical answer I was expecting there. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the mystery box match. Of course, you won that match, winning the first #1 contenders contract.
Yes. And
you were able to turn in whenever you could. You obviously turned it in against Eric D. And then lost it later to Innovator. Well, first off, how did it feel to become CHW Backyard Champion?
I wouldn't know, to be honest. The victory was so short-lived that all I remember was hand goes up and hand goes down in complete and utter disappointment.
Were you planning this out? Had that contract been just like burning a hole and you had to have it that particular moment, or had to have the championship that particular moment, or was it something that you planned out for months, maybe even years ahead?
I planned. I mean, hell, I learned from the best. I mean, after all the greatest strategies in the wars past say the element of surprise is a sure way of victory, and as a matter of fact, a certain superstar has done just that in the past, right?
Of course. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about Swede.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, on my last Full House, he challenged you to a match. I personally think it's a stupid move on his part.
Stupid is nowhere to begin with.
also brought up the fact that he has started calling himself Sadistic Swede Savard again. Yeah. Triple S, of course, and I'd like to get your thoughts on that.
Well, first of all, what can I say? A shit sandwich, you call it by any other name, it's going to still be a freaking shit sandwich, okay? And as for that little challenge he issued me, look, I've been on a losing streak, I'll admit. So you know what? Going on easy mode once in a while to get my confidence back up, sure, I'll take it. Why the hell not?
Speaking of the losing streak, ever since losing the CHW Backyard title, you have also lost the Stairway to Heaven match, which of course we were in, and you've lost the Interstate Championship #1 contenders match against, well, Executor, a person we actually eliminated in the Stairway to Heaven match. How is that going to play into your psyche going into this? Well,
first off, I think, you know what, it's not going to be just good enough, because I'm getting tired of fighting this little runt. You like this hangnail that just won't go away. So you know what? I'm going to do either one. I'm going to make this match a pyromaniac match. And that's the only way I'm going to accept. You hear that, Swede? That's the only way I'm going to accept this match of yours if it's a pyro match. Because I plan on doing one of two things to you. Either A, I scare you so bad and so shitless that you never bother me again. Or B, I end your fucking career. End of story.
Well, there you have it, guys. Agent Exile just accepted the challenge under the condition that it's a Pyroman match. It's a match we haven't seen in a while, and I'm sure if it happens, it's going to be exciting.
Indeed, we're going to watch you know the old term Burning Man? Well, we're going to be watching him burn, man.
Anyhow, that would be my edition of Full House for this time. I appreciate you coming on my show, of course.
My pleasure.
It's always a pleasure, and thanks, guys. Till next time, and Nikky Chance's Full House.